It's party time in Gaza. Israel and Hamas have agreed to a ceasefire, thus bringing to temporary halt the unprecedented Israeli offensive against Hamas. So what if Hamas got its bottoms kicked by Israel for 11 continuous days? At least Israel has stopped bombing them now. That calls for celebration, right? But wait, Hamas is not celebrating a ceasefire with Israel. Instead, it is claiming a victory over Israel. That is a brazen lie. Yet, Iran too is lying alongside Hamas. Hi and welcome. This is TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Sanbir Ranhotra, and in this video, let's just say Hamas needs to be reminded of how it has been embarrassingly defeated and punishingly pounded by Israel. Beginning Friday, Israel and Hamas have agreed to a ceasefire, thus bringing to temporarily halt 11 days of intense clashes, during which the Israeli Defense Forces were given a free hand by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to pound Hamas in Gaza. The fragile ceasefire, which has only momentarily brought a stop to the fighting, has come in the heels of Hamas suffering irreparable damage in terms of both its military infrastructure as well as human resources. That, however, has not stopped the radical and extremist armed group from celebrating victory over Israel. Hamas and its primary funder, Iran, are jubilant, or are at least pretending to appear so. However, while Hamas's celebration of supposed victory came after the announcement of a ceasefire with Israel, the Shiite nation of Iran and its Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps were seen breaking into a dance even before the ceasefire was announced, and at a time when the IDF was still bombing Hamas's assets in Gaza. Iran believed that if only it could cripple Israel through Hamas, it could bargain with the US to drop the sanctions on it. But Hamas has been pounded like never before. Now too, although a ceasefire is in place, one misstep by Hamas would lead to Israel resuming its bombing over Gaza and might even roll in its ground troops into the strip this time around. After 11 days of devastating Hamas, Israel has entered into a ceasefire from a position of strength. Also, it has gained a lot out of the fighting. It has sent across a message to the entire world that the Jewish nation is willing to stand up to and destroy any entity which seeks to cause harm to it and its people. The United States in particular, under President Joe Biden, was increasingly giving Israel a cold shoulder by carrying out unprecedented strikes in Gaza against Hamas. Israel has knocked sense into the Biden administration. It is for this very reason that Joe Biden has been calling Benjamin Netanyahu on a regular basis and almost been pleading for a ceasefire. Apart from showing Biden his place, Israel has also managed to get a whopping $735 billion arms sale cleared for itself by the United States. This is apart from all the times when the US supported Israel in its right to defend itself against Hamas's terror, whether it be the UNSC or against far-left Democrats at home. Joe Biden has surprisingly been standing by Israel for the past 11 days. On Thursday, Joe Biden also announced that the United States will replenish Israel's Iron Dome air defense systems that were depleted during the recent conflict. Speaking of Iran, the Shiite nation started celebrating a Hamas victory prematurely at a time when Israel was still pounding the terror group's assets. On Thursday, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Quds Force Brigadier General Ismail Qani sent a letter to Mohammad Deif, the supreme commander of Hamas's military wing. In it, the top IRGC commander said that the latest round of fighting with Israel has opened a new era in the conflict with the Zionist enemy. Qani added, "I kiss the hands that are carrying the weapons of jihad to defend Jerusalem and its holy sites. We will never be satisfied until this entity, that is Israel, is removed from the blessed land of Palestine and the liberation of every grain of its soil." Hamas and Iran both seem to suffer from what we in India refer to as the Pakistan syndrome. Those afflicted with this syndrome believe that they win every conflict and war against their enemy, which is almost always the case with Pakistan. The Islamic country has lost all wars against India, and yet it claims victory in all of them, barring the one which led to it getting split into half in 1971. Similarly, Hamas and Iran are celebrating a victory that simply does not exist. In fact, Hamas was forced to agree to a ceasefire since it has suffered incalculable losses in the past 11 days. losses for Hamas are directly proportional to losses for Iran, since it is the Shiite nation which funds and replenishes the Palestinian militant group. Also, in the past 11 days, apart from bombing the living daylights out of Gaza, Israel has also specifically destroyed Hamas's metro network. The metro is referred to a series of underground tunnels used by Hamas in Gaza. The losses for Hamas have been unprecedented. Yet, in order to save their face, both Hamas and Iran have been pretending to celebrate their victory over Israel. The reality, however, is that after pounding Hamas and setting back its strength by multiple years, Israel is getting its military arsenal replenished by the United States almost instantly. The Jewish nation has secured a $735 billion arms sale for itself and has also sent a stunning message across the Middle East. Try to harm us and we will bring the sky crashing down on you.